Starting February 2023, I began working on a series that I call Around the Philippines in 50 Places. But as of May 2023, I call it World Collision 50 Places. Well, that's because, and I'm gonna need your help for voice acting. That's because I do not have a female around here to voice the feminine-looking characters. Although I voice some of the male characters, I need help with that too. I'll be giving you the list to who will voice the characters that will be coming up later, but I will going to show you the details. The world collision is caused by a portal by an Omnitra portal malfunction, opening several portals to different places, and a wind has blown several of the characters from their respective worlds out of their world and into real life. Here we can see some concept art of the portals that I made here. You can see the Russian alphabet lore world, and then you can see the geometry dash world. Well, the Russian alphabet lore world is made by Harrymation, so I credit him anyway. The geometry dash world is made by Rob Top, and then here at the bottom is the Bubble Island made by VisscaGem. Dang it, I forgot to include the Burmese alphabet lore world. I was too lazy and too sleepy to make the portals. The first episode is gonna take place at the infamous Venice Grand Canal Mall. Yes, I've been there, and I've desired going back there since I don't know how long I have not been there. But I've been there since 2022, but it's still too long. And it's 2023, so I feel like I can go back. It's going to release at the last weeks of May 2023 into the first weeks of June 2023. And that is the time when my dad comes. And when he comes, it's filming time. Even F1 drivers are going to be in that place. I'm gonna add them as cameos, but I'll only add Daniel Ricciardo and Alexander Albon. Albon will be in his car driving around the mall, while Daniel Ricciardo is just gonna yell, Pierre Gasly! Yeah, he's just gonna do that. In fact, he was scripted to say that every now and then in the film, where you will hear him at all times during the rescue mission. And so here's my impression of Daniel Ricciardo yelling Pierre Gasly, okay? Pierre Gasly! 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 And there you have it. That is my impression of Daniel Ricciardo. And here we go, to give you the voices of who will voice the characters in my new series, The World Collision, that is. Sucked out of Bubble Island, landed in the middle of Taguig City, this Pixzzi individual is the damsel in distress, created by the infamous VisscaGem, captured by the wondrous, mysterious, even deadly, a Type G ink being who was abused from the past, Inkler. This individual is the significant other of Volko, a yerb that I just created. And it is my pleasure to have Popcakes to voice it. It's a it, by the way, it's an it, not a her. It may look feminine, but it's an it. It's classified as a monster. However, ink beings are not classified as monsters and therefore can be called a he or she. And they ran out of lines. By the way, Pixzzi speaks in a really, really high voice. You know, like something from Fluttershy would speak from the Pony series. I used to hate that series, but now I kind of got interested in it again. It's the I need to like that high voice thing. It's to like match with its mermaid like style, and then let's move on to the next dude. This type G ink being shows no mercy when it comes to forgiveness. Abused from the past, he goes angry and angrier to the point where he turns evil. Wearing a purple cloak, and a dark suit black to match his body, I really don't know what to say now. And fitted with one eye, Inkler will always be there for blood. Now storing his victims in interrogation chambers, he will do what he can to fulfill his destiny. Oh, and this sprite here is for a next teaser test animation, but it will be done once they have done the voice lines. Once Popcakes does the voice lines, I'll be voicing him only in the test animations. But when the final version comes out, if Harry did his voice lines, then I'll implement them. And once again, I ran out of lines. But stay tuned for part 2. I'm a little lazy editing this video. So, you better stay tuned already.